thing is, guys would love a way to defend you. Josh Norman in particular would love a way to figure out how to tackle Derrick Henry. So what was your feeling kind of going to social after that and kind of seeing the reaction to that play? Because we can tell you when it happened, the whole timeline was just like an uproar.
Yeah, it was everywhere. My phone was blowing up. Social media was blowing up. I mean, it's just can't even describe what my phone was like once I was able to get to it after the game. I mean, it was everywhere, everywhere.
Well, where does that stiff arm rank on all your incredible stiff arms? Because we've seen you break it out time and time again. I imagine you probably had some incredibly devastating ones in high school. Like you must have put some guys, buried some guys in high school stiff arms. But where did that one on Josh Norman rank on your personal list?
It's up there. That was probably one of my good ones. That was one of my good ones. It's up there.
I feel bad. The Michigan State one, the angle of the picture makes it look horrible for the guy because he's like in the air, he's like flailing. Like that one's like a personal favorite.
Appreciate it. Yeah, that was one of my good ones as well. I remember that one.
And then Derrick, so just talking about like Adam said, your best stiff arms, and he mentioned high school. I don't know if you saw, but after that game, your high school stats went viral again. They often go viral. But your high school stats are literally unreal. Like 4,000 yards and 55 touchdowns your senior year. How's that even possible?
Well, that year before my junior year, from freshman year all the way like to sophomore to junior, my stats were getting better. In my junior year, my stats wasn't as good as they've been in previous years. So I was kind of mad about that year, and I was like, man, I can't let that happen again. And my high school coach, who's my running backs coach, passed away in 2019, July 5th. Gave me a sheet of paper with all the Florida running back records, all the rushing records. It was like, one day you'll be at the top of this and break all these records. And from there on out, I just want to leave my mark in Florida as far as being a running back.
Yeah, you're leaving your mark all over the place, man. High school, the college, and now the NFL. Your trajectory is pretty insane.
I just got to ask, how many kids did you make quit and or cry in high school playing against you?
High school was definitely fun. Had a lot of great memories, not like them Friday night lights, playing in front of your hometown and all the kids you grew up with. We had a lot of fun games. Got to play on ESPN, bring ESPN to my hometown. So definitely a lot of good memories that I'll never forget.
Zion, should we try and make up after we screwed up and we asked Tua Tagovailoa where he keeps his Heisman Trophy? And
yeah, this man Zion right here asked Tua where
we had Tua on a few months ago and we screwed up asking where he keeps his Heisman Trophy. So, Derrick, you actually won the Heisman Trophy. So where do you keep yours?
Mine's in the safe. Keep it in the safe, locked up.
Okay.
You don't show it off. You don't have it in the crib. Like I would be showing that shit off all the time.
Oh no, don't have it in the crib. Eventually, I'm gonna get me something where I can put it in a room or like a man cave where I can show it off and do something cool for it. But right now, it's in the safe.
Speaking of the Alabama, I feel like people are underrating the Crimson Tide a little bit. A lot of Trevor Lawrence talk, a lot of Ohio State talk, but Bama a little maybe underrated right now. People sleeping.
I mean, Trevor Lawrence definitely deserves it. He's a great player. Like everybody knows, probably the number one draft pick. Probably will be the number one draft pick. Ohio State, they're a great team. Justin Fields coming off a great season last year, and then starting off against Nebraska, having a good game, and I feel like we're always in the conversation. So no matter how they want to put it, we're still going to be there, regardless of who they want to put in front of us or whatever they want to say. I think Coach Saban does a great job of just making sure that we focus on what Alabama does great and what we have been doing to keep playing good football and keep winning games.
You get a vote for the Heisman Trophy. So do you have a front runner right now for who you think you may be voting for in a couple months?
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones getting the vote?
Mac Jones.
Keep it in the Alabama family.
Najee's been balling too. I wouldn't say right now. Just letting it keep unfolding. Let guys keep balling out and then narrow it down when it gets around that time.
How about those commercials you guys been doing too? The Heisman House commercials. You got any funny tales or anecdotes of you guys chopping up with all the different guys or former Heisman winners?
Well, this year was kind of different just because of COVID, so we couldn't really spend as much time as we usually do. Usually, I'm there with Barry Sanders, Herschel Walker, Bo Jackson. There with Eddie, Charlie Ward, George Rogers. I mean, I can go on and
Yeah,
on.
legends, all legends.
Crazy
Yeah,
list.
so it's like a kid at a candy store with all these legends who I grew up hearing about, and being able to see some of their highlights is just so cool. And Nissan does a great job of getting us all together and shooting the commercials. And I've been very blessed to meet the guys I've always idolized and spend time with them.
How much time do you spend busting Mark Ingram's balls about that picture of you standing next to him and he looks like a high school player standing next to you?
Man, Mark hates that photo. I didn't even see the photo till after the game, and still to this day they still bring it back up every year. And Mark does not like that photo, and I hate it for him too, because you know how the internet is. Once they get a hold of something, it goes everywhere.
Especially after you guys beat them in the playoffs last year, that thing was all over the timeline.
All over. The internet will always, and I say always, be undefeated.
Forever and ever.
So you mentioned some running back legends. Who is your GOAT running back? Because you're more of that Earl Campbell, Herschel Walker kind of, like bust through. But who's your GOAT running back when you think about it, and you kind of put that levels to it?
You know what's funny, which y'all probably not gonna believe, and of course, I mean, it's a lot of people to compare me to that were big running backs in the league, and that had a lot of success. But my favorite running back as a kid was LT, LaDainian Thompson. I love LT.
Okay.
I love LT.
You guys are built a little bit differently, but
Yeah, exactly.
just a little bit differently.
Yeah, it's LT football, and then Kobe Bryant basketball. So I love LT.
So do you get mad when people say you can't catch the ball out of the backfield a little bit? Because you loved LT, and that's what LT was known for.
Yeah. I mean, and then in this game now, it's a lot of dual threat guys that do a great job catching and running, and that are very effective. And, I'm a big guy, and you don't really see many big guys just catching the ball in the backfield and, getting a ton of receiving yards. But, I've been, working on that.
2 games ago, you had the biggest play of the game. You caught it and ran.
Yeah, I'm just trying to take advantage of my opportunities when I get them.
Yeah.
And being effective when I do, get those opportunities. And like you said, I haven't, really had that many receiving yards. So that's probably why I persona that, I can't catch a thing like that. But it's something I work on every day, just try to improve and get better.
And where does the second gear come from for you? Because again, how big you are and how massive, you have this second gear that just blows these cornerbacks away. Like, what sorcery are you using to blow away these cornerbacks who should be catching up to you and they can't even come close to getting you down?
It's just always been that way, like since high school, maybe even middle school. I just don't want to get caught, and pride. I'm from Florida, so we pride ourselves on having speed. So I definitely take my pride in that whenever I'm in the open field and going to get 6.
Would you have been able to catch? We're answering the same thing. Would you have been able to catch Buda Baker? You saw the DK Metcalf flank, him chasing him down?
That boy is fast.
Okay.
Whenever I seen that, and I seen DK running after him, I didn't know, but when I seen them knees come up, I said, "Oh, he's saying go get him, go get him," and he caught him. I was like, "Whoa!" And it's
to the other side.
I was just on Instagram and I seen a highlight when they showed DK and then Larry Allen catching a linebacker back in the day with the Cowboys, hawking him down. He was like 330 pounds. That's even crazier.
Flip it the other side. Is DK catching you?
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
There we go. That's
we got to see that. We got to make that happen then.
Yeah.
Make it happen in the Super Bowl.
Nah, he is fast. 22.6. I got 21.6, and I feel like that one nothing. 22.6. That's moving. I feel like I need to get in the 22s to solidify having real speed. But that dude is moving now. I ain't finna run just straight. If he hawking me down, I'm gonna have to veer out to the side. Well, take me at an angle or something like that.
I mean, you've had some incredible plays, but that one was like we've never seen that before. That's why it was just crazy.
Yes, for everybody. I bet everybody was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah, it's a defensive player of the year from an offensive player.
So exactly.